Throughout the ages, compassionate, enlightened masters have urged people to surrender to the greater universal power by seeking the divine within, from which all other goodness and happiness follow. Supreme Master Ching Hai often spoke of the teachings of past masters and answered the spiritual questions of fellow initiates during international gatherings or through tele and video conferences. On January 1st, 2011, Supreme Master Ching Hai was invited by Supreme Master Television staff to ring in the new year. During the live video conference, Supreme Master Ching Hai lovingly answered the questions of Supreme Master Television staff, as well as revealing the many ways to get closer to God. We now invite you to listen to the video conference with Supreme Master Ching Hai and the staff of Supreme Master Television in Los Angeles, California, USA, titled New Year Aspirations, Being Closer to God.
Happy New Year, guys!
Happy
Love
New
you!
Year, Master. Hello, Master. It's such a blessing to see you. What an immense honor it is for us and the world to ring in the new year with you tonight. We thank you ever so much for being with us.
We are overjoyed to see you again, Master.
Master, there's a New Year tradition where people make resolutions on how they will improve themselves in the coming year. As we're about to begin our celebration, we'd like to share this amusing prayer that took place on one New Year's morning. Dear Lord, so far this year I've done well. I haven't gossiped, I haven't lost my temper, I haven't been greedy, grumpy, nasty, selfish, or overindulgent. I'm very thankful for that. But in a few minutes, Lord, I'm going to get out of bed, and from then I'm probably going to need a lot more help. Amen.
Master, we have just about 1 minute left before midnight. This is so exciting to be ringing 2011 with you, Master.
Master, we've prepared some non-alcoholic vegan drinks to toast to you.
Yeah, okay.
And now we would like to invite you to join us in the countdown to the new year.
That's good. I have it here. 10, 9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Wow. What is that? To the world, to our planet, and to us. All lucky.
Happy New Year, Master! Happy New Year! Happy New Year, Master!
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. We are lucky, huh?
Yes, Master. So lucky. Thank you so much.
We lucky people. Yeah.
Master, we would like to invite you for this special occasion to sing with us a Vietnamese or Laxi song.
Wow, can you?
We will try, Master. To start the new year with your beautiful voice singing this hope-filled and uplifting message of peace for the world would truly be divine.
Okay.
This song is Li Ru Mong.
Wow. Ngày xuân mừng chuyến ca chúc nơi nơi mừng an năm vui lúa thơm hơi người thương gia đình người công dân năm nho thoát ly đời giang lao nghèo khó. Nhắm chén đầy vơi chúc người vui. Sao duyên duyên đời ngày dừng nhớ vui thanh bình. Kia nơi xa xa có ba mẹ già, từ đâu mong con vẫn luôn lệ nhòa. Chúc bà ngọt sáng quê hương, bữa con về hòa nỗi yêu thương. Hát khúc hoan ca thắm tươi đời linh. Chúc mẹ hiền dứt u tình, loan hoàng nỗi thương, xây tổ ấm trên cành yêu đương. Nào can ly mừng người nghệ sĩ, tiên thì cả nét chấm phá tô nên đời mới. Chúc nhân gian hòa bình ngày máu xương thôi tương rơi, ngày ấy quê hương yên vui, đời anh về trong tiếng tình đầy vơi. Hãy chúc anh sắc đời tự do, muôn người hạnh phúc chan hòa. Bravo, bravo.
Thank you so much for singing with
So
us,
you all
Master.
speak Vietnamese now?
Almost, Master, almost.
Almost.
Master, we enjoyed the song with you.
Yeah, why not? Such a good orchestra like yours. Beautiful choirs.
Thank you, Master. It's truly God's grace.
Yeah, you know, we can earn money by singing, you know?
Are you sure we could, Master, in Vietnamese?
Yes.
Okay, we'll think about it.
You're very beautiful.
Master, you are beautiful. You're wonderful in this vegan fur.
Thank you, yes. Vegan fur is beautiful.
Yes, Master. Especially on you.
Cruelty-free.
We love it, Master. Master, at this time, we would like to invite you to share a New Year's message with the wonderful global viewers out there who are celebrating with us live on Supreme Master Television.
Happy New Year. Be veg, go green to save the planet. Everyone knows already what to do, so I don't know what else to say anymore. So we just wish everybody Happy New Year.
Happy Vegan New Year to you, Master.
Thank you. To all of us.
Thank you for your loving wishes, Master.
Welcome.
With all the saints, angels, and celestial beings present with us tonight, as well as galactic Supreme Master Television viewers who are watching now from all our hearts, we wish you, most beloved Master, a new year in which your dream of a vegan paradise on earth comes true.
Thank you.
Now it would be our honor, Master, to read our New Year's card for Master.
Please.
Master, it's entitled A New Year's Wish for Beloved Master. Like a child being tucked into a soft, cozy bed, like your tender love poems just reread, like the winter wilds you've bountifully fed, and lost souls to shore you've mercifully led. Could this feeling you give of bliss be the heaven that we've so missed.
For planet Earth and our brethren to stay, for humans to be the heroes of today, for ourselves to grow in selfless ways, and New Year's deeds to touch heaven, we pray. May health, beauty, happiness and peace belong to Master forever increase. Happy Vegan New Year, most wonderful Master Mom. From Supreme Master Television staff.
Belong to all. Beautiful.
Thank you, Master.
Merci beaucoup.
Je vous en prie, Maître.
In this past year, Master, you have gifted us and the world great spiritual treasures, and we are sincerely grateful for all the precious time you devoted in deep meditation to research and share these universal secrets. We are so very honored that you have granted us another conference, especially on New Year's.
Welcome.
New Year's is not only a time for revelry, but also a time for reflection. And during our moments of introspection, we have some questions pertaining to spiritual practice and how we could get closer to God. We sincerely invite Master to grace us with your divine wisdom.
I do what I can.
Thank you, Master. Master, I would start off with the first question. Beloved Master, it is said that people of faith are closer to God. Master, would you say that faith alone is enough to get close to God?
If that is so strong, but mostly faith has to be strengthened and nourished by actual inner connection, inner experiences of visions of the divine, and deeply, profoundly felt love from God.
Master, you just mentioned that faith has to be strengthened. Master, how to achieve that? You talked about be connected with God. How to do that, Master?
Yeah, you ask for someone else or for yourself, because you are already connected.
For someone else, Master, because of course you know.
Yeah, of course. For the viewers, huh? Okay.
Yes, Master.
To be connected with God, each of us has to find our own way. Yeah? Either deep, sincere, genuine, profound, longing prayers, or through meditation, or the quickest way is through the direct connection with God, through somebody who has already connection with God. And we can have immediate connection and then continue nourishing that connection until we have a complete understanding and be one with God. We have to experience God's love in order to know God. I mean, to know for sure that God exists. Okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
Welcome, my love.
Beautiful Master, are we all able to achieve I and my Father are one? Would you say that for most it would take many lifetimes of spiritual practice to achieve this state?
Yes. Most people who do not practice any meditation, who is not connected with the inner Father, yes, it takes many lifetimes. But for the Kuan Yin meditator, it's possible in one lifetime. Yes. Or even after a short time, like a few years or even a few months. Wow. I talk from my own experience. And you know, from many experiences from our association member, eh? Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Plenty.
And Master, what could we do to reach that level? I mean, is there some guideline or is there an important quality that we need?
First, we have to be connected by means of an enlightened guide, the guy who is already connected, and then strengthen it by meditation, as I have mentioned above, with continuous yearning and sincere longing for God, to be one with God.
Yes, Master.
Only you can do that yourself. the guidelines or the master only help to connect you to the inner divine and stand by in case you need any help during your progress.
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
Hello, Master. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Does an ascetic lifestyle make us closer to God? And would you say that it's enough?
Yes and no. Yes and no. First of all, it's not recommended for everybody. Yes, because everyone is different. And then the ascetic lifestyle is definitely not enough to be closer to God. Because outer austerity serves little to bring us there. It's the motive, not the outer action alone. The inner sincere longing does bring us closer to God. But coupled with that, if you have a direct connection with God through like Guanyin meditation, and then if we give up things also because of God, then that can help us to achieve the closeness to God. The practitioner can enhance the progress or quicken the progress by give up something. For normal Guanyin practitioner, but lower level is also a hindrance to some of our practitioners' progress. I will maybe consult my spiritual note later on for you to see what else you can do, okay? Like what kind of ascetic, for example, okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you. The second question. The universal law is to be unconditional with boundless love. Why is it so difficult for humans to grasp this notion?
You cannot blame humans. The life as it is on our planet, in our world, it is very, very difficult for anybody at all to even remember God. Truly, truly remember God. You see, because survival and self-absorption bring us a lot of obstacles. We have to fight to survive. We have to fight in order to get ahead in the society. And the society teach us that we have to be someone, we have to be successful materially, etc., etc. So we have hardly any time to think of God.
Thank you, Master.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
新年快乐.
新年快乐.
Master, does having a husband or wife or boyfriend and girlfriend makes us further from God?
Yes. In most cases, yes.
I see, Master.
But there are exceptions, huh?
Master, how much percentage or points does it keep us away from God?
Oh, I'll tell you that later, okay?
Yes, Master.
I have to look at my spiritual note.
Yes, Master.
I tell you in a list later, okay?
Okay, thank you, Master. Master, if we have a partner who practices spiritually on the same path, would this help support our goal of realizing oneness with God? Or will both people end up being a mundane distraction to each other?
Mostly, yes. Mostly end up being a distraction to each other. I'm sorry to say.
Oh, I see, Master.
Anything we loved or attached to is a big hindrance to our spiritual progress. But you have to pay the price, huh? Whatever you want, you have to pay. And that's the deal.
I see, Master. My next question is, why do we keep searching for such kinds of love, like the love between a man and a woman, even after we're aware of God's boundless love? How come it's so hard for us to have this kind of one-pointed, focused love for our Creator?
Because, it's not necessary that you are the one who search for this so-called mundane relationship, okay? Maybe someone else who is searching for you because of karmic connection in the past lives. Your karmic tide from previous life sometimes come back, and he or she is pulling you unknowingly from nearby. The nearer, the more pulling force. So it's not necessarily always your fault. Even though, you are very, very determined to be devoted completely to God. Sometimes the karmic connection is nearby and is pulling you, okay?
Yes.
And also there is a collective consciousness of the whole world. You see, like tradition, okay, we grow up, you have to marry and be somebody, But in truth, because we have this love within us, it's always dying to be given. And we can use it to give to the world at large, or we can use it to give to one individual we call lover, or family members, or the pets, yes. But in truth, we miss the divine love within us. And the divine love also want to give and be received and given in return. Therefore, we try to grasp any copy nearby or anything that we can latch our love onto or give our love toward. You see what I mean?
Yes, Master.
So if we can use this love to serve humankind and devote it to God, then that would be the best solution and satisfaction for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
I hope you're happy. My
Yes,
answer.
Master. Thank you. My
Welcome.
last question is it possible to be near God and at the same time enjoy worldly things like music, dance, shopping, or relationships, Master?
Yeah. yeah. You asked for the whole world, hey? Okay, everybody likes this way. And why not? Why not? You see, it depends on how much you want God and how much you want to give to the world. You see? Yes. You can also give it all, or you can reserve some for yourselves. Or you can also do both. But in the latest case, like having both, it's more difficult for the general public to do it. Except you must have to be extraordinarily strong-willed and highly developed spiritually. Then maybe you can do that. Otherwise, we are bound to lose some of the devotion and the love for God and for humanity if we are devoted to one partner.
Okay. Thank you, Master.
Are you happy with my answer? I hope. There's never 100%, answer for your quest. We are God. We want everything, and that's okay too. But whether we get everything or not, that's another question. When we live in this material world, we have to play the role here. You see?
Yes, Master.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
Happy New Year, Master. The question is how to remember God 24/7 for those who are too busy with family responsibilities and earning a living. Thank you, Master.
Okay. It would be lucky if you remember God 7-11. not 24/7. If you have family and ties and responsibility of worldly type and attachment to physical love and connection, then it would not be that easy. But it's not impossible. It's not impossible. Okay? It's good to remember God whenever you're free, whenever you can. And God also understands. Heaven understands our problem. There's no demand of any kind from heaven or God that we have to completely remember God 24/7. But we remember whenever we can and as much as we can because of the condition of this world. That's we can do only the best possible.
Yes, Master.
But if you remember God only now and then, for example, thrice a day, like I recommend you meditate thrice a day, you reserve 10% of the time that we have the whole day to remember God. Then we have to do it intensely to make up for the time lost. Then it's all right. Whenever possible then, even 5 minutes, 2 minutes. Most religions recommend praying, you see, try 3 times or 5 times a day or even more. And even periodically retreat, you see, to reinforce our love and remembrance of God and to recover our spiritual strength. Okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
The second question is, it seems like when we are too comfortable with our lives, we forget God. How can we have God with us all the time? Thank you, Master.
Yeah, each one is different, you see? Yes. That's why people come to this world to practice, to improve their spiritual level. Because here you have bad and good. You're not always comfortable because of physical condition here. But it's possible to even remember God 24 hours a day when you reach a certain strength in spiritual practice, and you can do that, okay?
Thank you, Master.
Yeah. You're welcome, my love. Try your best, okay? Try your best. Whenever you can, just remember God, and then God knows you do try. All right, love?
Yes, Master.
I think the way you're asking questions like this shows that you really are very longing for God. You know, at least intensely in some moments of your life. And I'm sure God would be very touched and recognize your love. All right?
Yes, Master.
All of you.
Hi, Master.
Hi, Hungarian princess.
Nice to see you, Master.
You cut your hair?
I did.
Why?
Just for a change.
Just for a change? Okay, okay. Never mind. You look good either way.
Thank you, Master.
But I like your long hair, very abundant.
I think I will grow it again very soon.
Sure, it grows very fast.
Master, in daily life, we have a lot of challenges and issues. And by habit, we use anger, envy, ego, fighting, and selfishness to solve these problems. And my question is, Master, how much do these actions take us further away from God? And what can we do to overcome these negative traits so we can be closer to God?
Oh, yeah. How much? We have talked about that from a long time ago in one of our conference. If you don't remember, please refer to it again. All right? Yes. But I can tell you that this is a trait that all humans suffer under, yeah? Because of something we pick up before we came down here on the past bad connection with such and such individual that make us become angry, agitated when we see that person or the situation again. So all we can do is just try to control, okay? Repent if you think you're wrong. If you don't think you're wrong, at least try to control if you think that bring you less close to God, okay? At least when you recognize these traits, then this unwanted behavior can and will gradually have your control. You will control it, and then it will become better, and then replace it with some better habit, okay?
I see. Thank you, Master. Master, you said that it's our bad karma with other people, maybe, and when we see them, we get frustrated with them. What should we do when we encounter this situation?
Sometimes you see that if you have only this situation with this certain type of people, then maybe you avoid as much as you can, okay, or the situation as much as you can. If not, just endure and try to control your temper, okay?
I see. Thank you, Master.
Whenever you see your problem flares up, then you just maybe go take a cold drink or take a walk, and then come back, do exercises, and then start it all over again, or repeat prayers or phrases that calm you, and then you handle the situation anew, okay, when you come back. It's just the same situation, you know? Some people don't want to be conducive to your good temper. And the more you're angry with them, the more they're making trouble for you. And I never understand why either, okay? Except, bad karmic connection. Just unfortunate. It takes a lot of patience, determined to reach our goal, to overstep all these hindrances and trouble. That's around us when we're working with many people, okay?
I see. Thank you, Master.
Patience. Endurance.
Thank you.
Calm. Think of a bigger goal and forget the small problem. Okay, love?
Thank you for your advice.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Because, sometimes I also don't feel it's easy to work in this world with anybody. Or not easy to deal with many situations. But because of the world, because of the love for peace and for God, I go on. So you do the same.
Yes, Master.
All right.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I have another question. How far does eating meat take us away from God?
Wow. Too far. Much too far. We are eating ourselves up bit by bit till we become smaller and smaller in spiritual evolution, and then we might regress very far, go back lower into the evolutionary scale. And after leaving the body, we will realize all these mistakes by eating others' beings as if we are eating ourselves. So we will return to the physical again and again and again to redo our past misunderstandings. But we will be overwhelmed again by new situation and the pressure of this world again. And then we failed again, etc., etc. And each time we fail, the obstacle will be even bigger than the last. Meat is a no-no for anybody at all, even not a practitioner. Yeah, you know very well it doesn't bring physical wellness even, not to talk about spiritual progress, not to talk about being closer to God. How can we be close to God if we kill part of God's creation? How can we be close to God when we cut a part of the love from God away from ourselves? Okay? So meat is a no-no.
Thank you, Master.
Welcome.
Vegetarianism in religion.
The Baha'i Faith. Regarding the eating of animal flesh and abstinence therefrom, know thou of a certainty that, in the beginning of creation, God determined the food of every living being, and to eat contrary to that determination is not approved. Selections from the Baha'i writings of some aspects of health and healing.
Buddhism. All meats eaten by living beings are of their own relatives. Lankavatara Sutra. Also, after the birth of the baby, care must be exercised not to kill any animal in order to feed the mother with meaty delicacies, and not to assemble many relatives to drink liquor or to eat meat, because at the difficult time of birth, there are innumerable evil demons, monsters, and goblins who want to consume the smelly blood. By ignorantly and adversely resorting to the killing of animals for consumption, they bring down curses upon themselves, which are detrimental to both the mother and the baby. Ksitigarbha Sutra. Be careful during the days immediately after someone's death, not killing or destroying, or creating evil karma by worshipping or offering sacrifice to demons and deities, because such killing and slaughtering committed, or such worship performed, or such sacrifice offered, would not have even an iota of force to benefit the dead, but would entwine even more sinful karma into previous karma, making it even deeper and more serious. Thus, delay his rebirth to a good state. Karma means retribution. Ksitigarbha Sutra.
Gaudai. The most important thing is to stop killing, because animals also have souls and understand like humans. If we kill and eat them, then we owe them a blood debt. Teachings of the Saints.
Christianity. Meats for the belly, and the belly for meats, but God shall destroy both it and them. Holy Bible.
And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. Holy Bible.
Confucianism. All men have a mind which cannot bear to see the sufferings of others. The superior man, having seen the animals alive, cannot bear to see them die. Having heard their dying cries, he cannot bear to eat their flesh. Mencius. Essenes.
I am come to end the sacrifices and feasts of blood, and if ye cease not offering and eating of flesh and blood, the wrath of God shall not cease from you. Gospel of the Holy 12.
Hinduism. Since you cannot bring killed animals back to life, you are responsible for killing them. Therefore, you are going to hell. There is no way for your deliverance. Adalila.
He who desires to augment his own flesh by eating the flesh of other creatures lives in misery in whatever species he may take his birth. Mahabharata anew.
Islam. Allah will not give mercy to anyone except those who give mercy to other creatures. Hadith.
Do not allow your stomachs to become graveyards of animals. Hadith.
Jainism. A true monk should not accept such food and drink as has been specially prepared for him involving the slaughter of living beings. Sutrakatanga.
Judaism. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. Holy Bible. Blood meaning flesh.
Sikhism. Those mortals who consume marijuana, flesh, and wine, no matter what pilgrimages, fasts, and rituals they follow, they will all go to hell. Guru Granth Sahib.
Taoism. Do not go into the mountain to catch birds and nets, nor to the water to poison fishes and minnows. Do not butcher the ox that plows your field. Tract of the Quiet Way.
Tibetan Buddhism. The offering to the deities of meat obtained by killing animate beings is like offering a mother the flesh of her own child, and this is a grievous failure, the supreme path of discipleship.
Zoroastrianism. Those plants I, Ahura Mazda, or God, rain down upon the earth to bring food to the faithful and fodder to the beneficent cow. Avesta.
Everybody knows that vegetarian diet is good for health and to save the planet. They will be awakening their own great, compassionate, loving self-nature, and then their level of consciousness will rise up automatically, and they will understand more than they ever did, and they'll be closer to heaven than what they are right now.
Hi, Master. I have a question.
Hi.
Is it true if we pray with utmost sincerity and devotion for Master's mission and for her health, that we can be close to God in 1 second?
Yeah, only that second, yes. So continue with many seconds, then it lasts forever.
Okay. Many seconds.
Yeah.
I have a follow-up question, Master. Is there a specific prayer or form of prayer that can get us close to God? Or is maybe just sincerity and devotion enough to get us close to God? I know we asked something similar earlier.
No, never mind. Never mind. I have to answer you until you're satisfied.
Well, thank you, Master.
It's like this. Praying with utmost sincerity does help, yeah? Does help individually or a small group, but not for the whole world, okay? For example, if one of your friends or family members are sick and you pray with all your might to help that person to recover and lessen the pain, or a group of your friends having trouble, maybe many people sit together and pray, then get these persons out of danger, etc., or minimize their danger, for example, then it works. But it doesn't work for the whole world. I'm so sorry, okay?
Is there a specific prayer or a form of praying?
No. You just have to be sincere and specific in your prayers. For example, I want my friend, Mr. John, to get well. Yes? And sometimes it would be good. Your prayer would be almost immediate effect if you give your spiritual point to that specific request.
I see.
Even to your dogs, your cat. If they're sick and you want them to be more comfortable, you have to give like a couple or several millions of spiritual points.
Wow.
Prayers alone not always work. Depends on how grave the situation is, okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome, my love. Yeah, it's not always cheap, huh? Nothing free in this world, baby.
Hi, Master.
Hi, Frenchie. How are you?
Very fine, Master.
Ça va, vous?
Ça va bien, merci.
Tout va bien?
Bonne année. Bonne année à
Bonne
vous.
année. Vous êtes encore toujours bien là-bas?
Oui, très bien, Master. Master, merci. Merci.
Okay.
It's very nice to start this new year with you, Master. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's nice to start with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Master, my first question is, why did we choose to be away from God? Was it the mind or our real self that made such decision to behave ungodly?
It's the mind, okay? It's the mind. Before we came down here, well, before, we have agreed to play our part in this world, but more spiritually, more holy. And then slowly we became influenced by the atmosphere of this planet, and we make some mistake. And then the more mistake we make, the more the planet become dense in unholy energy. So we just sink, all right? And then the mind become more and more attached to this world instead of remembering God, instead of listening to the soul. Therefore, we sink further and further, all right?
Yes, Master.
And the soul sometimes get very tired and fed up. So the soul leaves the body. And that's why finally we leave the planet, sometimes with still burden from the previous physical existence.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Master, you said recently that the nature, earth, and the animals, they bless us all the time.
Yeah.
How come we as humans who are made to be in the image of God, how come we are the only beings who don't live in harmony with the animals?
Yes, because we forgot. Forgot the principle of love. We forgot that we are all one. This is the ignorance that imposed upon us the moment we enter these physical realms. You see, we forgot the natural law and we learn the wrong way from either the company we keep or from society, from erring parents, from erring traditions, etc., etc. And then we became this and that person, and the ego breed others undesirable habits and traits. That's why we keep going further and further away from godlike quality. But we can always return, yeah, by praying, by meditation, okay, by devotion to God again. Anytime we turn our head back, go in the right direction again, it's brand new life. We can always have a chance to restart our new life again. That's the good news.
Okay, Master. Thank you very much, Master.
Je vous en prie.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
Master, there's a story of a disciple's experience of being in heaven, and then she came into the world as a puppy and then as a human girl. And she said that everyone has to pick shortcomings or weaknesses before they are born as a human. Only enlightened masters do not have to pick any shortcomings. Could we know if this is true, Master?
Yeah, it is true.
But what is the purpose of these shortcomings? How can they help us become closer to God?
Not really. The master don't have to pick up any more shortcomings because the master will have to deal with a lot of shortcomings of humanity when the master descends to this planet. And we have to shoulder a lot of bad karma from humanity already. It's too much already. Therefore, there's no need for any master to pick up any more shortcomings. The master is perfect anyway. So whatever master does in this world is because of humanity, for humanity, and just for the purpose of helping humanity. You see? So if you see any true master have so-called shortcomings, it's not the shortcomings. It's just the way that the master has to do things, okay? But the master will not be overwhelmed or overburdened forever by these so-called shortcomings or anything that you see doesn't look like perfection, okay? It's just temporarily. And the master will overcome that very shortly and then continue to help mankind again in whatever way possible, yes. You see, just like the police, sometimes they pretend to be under the criminals, yeah, gangs, in order to know what they're doing. Understand me?
Yes,
it's not
Master.
like the police are really a criminal. You saw many films, you know what I mean, right?
Yes, Master.
Okay. But that is different from the real criminals, yeah? The police might act like criminal, like, okay, selling some forbidden stuff and all that, or buying that, so that he can discover the way working of gangsters. But the police do not really sell in these things or condone these things, yeah? And contrary, the criminals, they're doing these real things, yeah? Or just like shortcomings of people, these are not serving to help us closer to God, but it's just the price to pay to come here to be human, either to help others or to help ourselves to progress spiritually. You see, these are not helping us to be close to God at all, but they are just a deal we must agree upon if we want to be in this physical domain. It's not heaven here, so it's not all free here. Hence, the price to pay is heavy, so that we have to struggle hard while trying to do good, to be good here, or trying to help ourselves to progress spiritually. Understand?
Yes, Master.
I hope you're happy
Yes,
and understood
Master.
my answer.
So, Master, what happens if we are not able to overcome the shortcomings, will it hinder our return to heaven?
Oh, sure. Every time we come down again, the troubles multiply. And it will be a hindrance for us if we want to go back to heaven. We could be overwhelmed by all this trouble and maybe even stay forever in the physical domain or even sink lower in the existence of evolution. So that's why the masters are here. God always sends a master to come to uplift us and to help us to remember when it is too hard for us to cope with all this by ourselves. Okay? Lucky us, huh?
Thank you, Master, for being with us.
Oh, you're welcome, my love. I do what I can, huh?
Hi, Master.
Hi.
For some people or spiritual practitioners, does God let them be poor or oppressed so that they can be closer to God? Or did the person choose this destiny?
Oh, it's not really maybe chosen, but it's because of bad karma, okay? Not God doesn't put you down here to be poor or punish you or anything like that so that you can be close to God. But in some cases, this kind of situation does bring us closer to God because we pray harder and we really need help and we ask heaven and earth to help us. In that case, it does help us. Okay?
Yes, Master. If someone is rich with a lot of houses and properties, are they further from God? Is there any way for them to be closer to God even with all their wealth?
Well, some people also did choose to be rich or to be poor. Huh?
Yes,
Yeah, the rich, yes. But they can also be close to God if they are in their heart not attached to the possession that they have, okay? But still, there's still a little price to pay. Again, I will read you maybe my spiritual diary later, so then you can know the price of some things that we have to pay in this world, okay?
Okay, thank you, Master.
Later on.
Thank you,
All right.
Master. Also, Master, through seeing your work and your interviews in Cancun, I got a better idea of how you give very incredible care to detail, like your deep thought and your care for others and your perseverance to do everything to perfection. It just really made an impression on me. And you once mentioned that we are perfection and that we should do everything to perfection or else our conscience won't forgive us. Master, why is it so important to be perfect when it takes so much effort? And why is it so difficult to listen to our conscience and to do things the right way?
Yeah. First of all, ego. Second of all, distraction around us and in this world. Third of all, habit. Yeah. Laziness also play some roles in it. And you know, we tend to choose the easy way, even though it's not a successful way. Yes.
Yes, Master.
Not every success comes from easy way. Yeah. Although some do. Okay. Now, each one is different, and you must know your reasons and correct all these undesirable traits accordingly. Yeah. If we know it's the right thing, then we should do it, no matter what. Okay. If we know it's wrong, then we should stop. Even it's easier to be lazy or to do it in the wrong way, okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
Master, we know it's the most important for us to perfect ourselves, but we tend to look at others instead. We judge them or we pay so much attention that we copy their bad habits.
Right.
How can we learn not to look at others' weaknesses?
Yeah. You have to try to turn your eyes away from others and turn it to yourself. Okay?
Yes, yes, Master.
Always try again and again. Because you know already if you pay attention to others, people's shortcoming, you copy that. Yeah?
Right. Yes,
You
Master.
know it already, so no need me to say anything anymore. Just try to stop
Yes, Master.
looking at others. That's why in the Bible it say don't judge. Yeah? Don't judge.
Yes, Master.
It's hard. Just try.
Yes, Master.
What else can I say? All right. Every time, remember God. Every time you want to judge other people or criticize others, try to remember God and be happy that you don't have such an undesirable habit that you are looking at from the others. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Be happy that you are perfect or more perfect. All right?
Yes, yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
Thank God for that.
Master, how can we be more inward and introspective?
I told you already.
Yes.
Remember God.
Yes, Master.
Recite the holy names.
Does our level drop when we pay too much attention, especially to the bad qualities of others, Master?
Yeah, of course it drops. What do you think? It goes up?
No.
No. Whatever heavy goes down. You know that. It's the law. Okay? And whatever you think is bad from others, that means a heavy quality, heavy energy. Don't hang on to it because you will drop down with it. Got it? Yeah?
Yes, Master. Yes. Thank you, Master.
Regain your hard-working spiritual merit by always mind your own business. Always recite the holy names. Remember God. Whenever you want to criticize somebody, please pray that you refrain from it. And if you already did, please pray for forgiveness and pray that you won't do it again. And apologize to that person personally, outwardly or inwardly, okay?
Yes, Master.
At least inwardly, yes. Otherwise, we have to pay with our hard-earned spiritual merit points, which you are very afraid of, huh? I'm not scaring you, it's true like that.
Thank you, Master. Master, you've once said before that the ego is the only thing that separates us from God and is the worst enemy of our spiritual practice. But it's such a subtle thing. It's so hard to detect in ourselves until maybe it's too late and we make a grave mistake. Or even sometime afterwards, we still don't recognize that it is our ego at work, even if others point it out. And sometimes when we are in a test, although everyone else can see it, we ourselves who are in it do not see that we are not in tune with God. Master, do you have any tips for us on how to cut our ego so we can do things according to God's will and not the mind or ego?
This is a very general question. But in general, if you know it's a good thing to do this and that, and it's a correct thing, and it's what requested of you, then just do that, okay?
Yes, Master.
And if you think there is other ways better, and the other person may be mistaken, then you talk to that person first to see, oh, in my opinion, don't you think we should do this better? Don't you think we should do that better? And then you do it in harmony, okay?
Yes, Master.
Instead of go ahead, do it in your own way and ruin the whole group's effort or delaying a spiritual mission, huh?
Yes, yes, Master. Thank you. My next question is, how do we know when we are in a test or not connected with you, Master?
I don't know. I don't know when you're in a test. For example, tell me an example. Then I maybe can tell you.
Say we are distracted with mundane pleasure. How do you know if it's a test and we are not connected with you?
Okay, I answer your question, huh? Nobody is testing you, all right? We are always in temptation if we live in this world. So it's up to you to give into it or go against it, overcome it. It's very difficult, and it's up to you to make up your mind in which way you really want to go. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
If you want to be one with God, just continue that way, no matter what distractions. I don't need this, I don't need that. That's not what I want, etc., etc. And it's difficult because when we are in this physical body, we have all kind of hindrance already programmed in it through genetic, inheritance, through social condition or habit, okay, or peer pressure, and hormone pressure as well. So it's not that anybody could point any finger at anybody and say you're wrong, you're bad, or anything. It's just very darn hard, okay?
Yes, Master.
Forgive yourself if you can. Continue with your goal or not continue with your goal. It's your life. You do what you want, exactly what you want, and pay for whatever you want, all right?
Yes,
okay.
Master.
You are young, and I'm happy that you're still there.
Oh, thank you, Master. I'm very happy to be here.
I'm proud of all of you. I'm proud. And I understand the difficulty as well. Yes, and I love you very much for trying very hard, all of you.
Thank you, Master. We love you very much.
You cannot be always connected with the master power or master physical affection or God even. Yes? Because we are distracted in this world a lot. And even when we're working, we also concentrate on the work a lot also. But if you concentrate on the work for God, meaning to save the world, then you're also with God. Even at that time, you don't think that God, I'm with God, or God is with me, please be with me. But you are doing for God, and you're with God in the spirit of working to better the life of God's children. Okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you so much, Master.
Yes.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
At the beginning of initiation, I felt that I was very pure and sincere. And I thought that I'm perfect in a lot of ways. I thought I was very diligent and felt my love for Master was the highest in my life.
I'm sure it is.
But through the years, I realized I don't even have all these qualities at all. And the love I have for the Master is only a small percentage. Because when it comes to tests or personal struggles, the love for Master is as light as a feather. And the struggles that I deal with is mountains tall. Master, we want to keep that sincerity and humility and gratitude and always feel this blessed privilege, knowing that out of zillions, trillions of lifetimes, only a few of us are blessed to follow this precious Kuan Yin method given to us, and especially to have a chance to work with you for this noble mission to save the planet. So the question is, how do we keep ourselves from feeling robotic and not progressing? How can we learn to be grateful, selfless, sincere, humble, and to love Master and others unconditionally?
Yeah. You are too hard on yourself. Hmm? Yes. You know, in this world, it's like marriage, you know? Even the most in-love couple, after sometimes, over the year, as you said, the love also wane like the moon, you know, after the middle of the month. Yeah. But the love is still there, simmering, okay? And in some occasion, it will surge again anew. So do not worry about it. I'm very proud of you that even if what you are saying is true, like you're not grateful anymore, or you're not appreciative of your work and your privilege and your chance to work for the world anymore, it's still there. That's why you're still there. Okay?
Understand, Master.
Even if you're not appreciative and all that, I'm happy that you're still there. At least you try your best. And your best is only what you can. It's the only thing you can is to try your best. And of course, every day we work and then we encounter problems, technical problems, a little bit conflict with the colleagues, you know, with your working mates there or your roommates, and a lot of frustration, and there are sometimes time pressure. Yes, I understand all this. And you're only human. You do what you can. And I'm very, very proud of you and very happy that you are what you are. Do not expect too much from yourselves. Just do what you can. And if you cannot, then it's also okay. You are welcome also to go back to where you were before and do what you wanted better, okay? I appreciate when you do it here. And if you go out, do something else, it's also okay. Yeah, all right?
Thank you, Master.
The thing is, it's up to you to refresh your enthusiasm. And that's why we have group meditation tape, supporting brothers and sisters, a retreat, etc., now and then to renew experiences and, thus renewing our faith as well. That's why sometimes I let you, the Supreme Master Television staff, take turn to come and see me, huh?
Yes, Master.
If you want, you still can, okay? If you have time, each of you can come, or maybe after this year, all right?
Thank you, Master.
Just be patient. Things always change.
Thank you, Master.
And if you cannot, then okay, not patient.
Thank you, Master.
Yes. I'm very, very proud of all of you. I told you already. And I love you so much for all the sacrifice and all the struggles that you are going through. This work is not ordinary job. You have the world on your shoulders with me together. And of course, a lot of karmic influences, okay? When we want to rescue others, when we want to save the world, it's not easy. I'm very proud of you that you have so much strength to continue all the way up to now. Yeah? Be proud of yourself. Celebrate, all right? And don't listen to your mind. It's just your mind that thinks you are bad, you are not good. You are good, okay? You are excellent, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Hi, Master.
Yeah, hi.
Master, you always taught us that we are our own judge and there's no God that judges us.
Yeah.
And it's so true because when we do something that goes against our conscience, we feel guilty even though others say they forgive us. And at times this guilt makes us feel very far from God. You've also advised us to just forgive ourselves, but sometimes that is hard to do because our wrongdoing just stays in our mind. Is there something concrete that you can share with us to help us better overcome this thinking and keep God in our mind? And how do we always remember God and do good so we don't go against our conscience in the first place? Thank you, Master.
You are asking for the moon. Again. You're asking a lot of yourselves, which is good. Which is good to be introspective, yeah?
Yes.
Of ourselves instead of others. Okay, but go slow or you die fast, okay? We also have a human body, yes, and a human mind. So please be gentle with yourself, all right? What you are doing is phenomena already. Let's face it, none of us here, including myself, are professional journalists, okay? And we're doing a very good job. You're doing an excellent job. I'm always with you. You know that, right? Yes, ma'am. Every day I'm with you through different ways. You know that. Through correspondence, through messages, whatever. Yeah? Okay? Every day I'm with you. Many programs, I'm also with you. Yeah? Helping, creating, perfecting, or improving. Yes? You are not alone. But you are working very, very hard. And that's why sometimes you also feeling oppressed and the mind rebels, okay? Yes, but it's okay, it's okay. Just hang on in there, all right? You are doing good, you're doing good. If you think you did something terribly wrong, just repent and don't do it again. And times will heal, okay? Times will heal. Yes, it's not always your fault, okay? It's sometimes karmic pulling. It's sometimes a collective bad karma of the whole planet. All right?
Okay, Master. Thank you. Thank you, Master.
Yeah. So you're pouring all this emotion on New Year on me, huh? My God. Don't worry. You're doing fine. All right? You're so good. You can't do anything that bad. Huh? The thing is, we are good people, all right? You are good people. So whenever a little bit of something you think is wrong, then you feel very heavy burden on your conscience. But compared to many others, you are perfect, okay? Every little speck of dirt will show on a white dress. But if it's black, nobody see it, okay? And not even yourself see it. So be gentle with yourself. You're doing fine. You are vegan. You are meditating. You're trying your best to work day and night to help, to elevate the consciousness of the planet, help in my work, help in my mission, trying to save the world. You are a very good example, okay? Please be gentle with yourself. And even if you're not perfect as the way you want it, I love you anyway, okay? God loves you.
Okay.
All the animals love you, and the world loves you. Yeah? Okay?
Thank you. Love you, Master.
You're doing great. Right.
Hi, Master. Thank you for your love and blessings. Master, when you're a master or a righteous person with high virtues, we tend to be a little bit fearful. Is it because subconsciously or consciously we are doing things that are not righteous in our heart? Is that why we're scared? And how do we overcome this fearful feeling and be true to ourselves? How can we always act in a manner that is genuine and true to our hearts so that we don't deceive ourselves? Thank you, Master.
You're welcome for nothing. Because I don't know how to answer this question. I truly don't have this experience ever. And I've met many so-called virtuous masters and highly positioned in the society. I don't know this feeling, so I can't help you. I can't even answer this question. I cannot teach you. I don't really know. I don't know why you have this feeling. So please try to calm yourself. That's all I can tell you, okay? Calm yourself and know that you're worthy in the eyes of God. Knowing that maybe any shortcoming you think you have is maybe because the price you have to pay to come down here, as I have explained to you already. Okay?
Yes, Master.
And any virtuous person would love you. God loves you no matter what. So just put away the fear and do what you want and see whomever you like. Huh? Naturally. Just be natural, okay?
Thank you, Master.
Hi, Master.
Hi, baby.
Chúc mừng năm mới, sư phụ.
Chúc mừng năm mới.
Master, you explained before about the slow vibrations and the fast vibrations and how the Buddhas just move at faster vibrations. Therefore, they're omnipresent. So if we're slow in our thoughts and our actions, does this mean that we're still at a low level, Master? And if so, how can we speed ourselves up so that we can...
How do you know if you are in a low vibration? What do you mean by that?
No, I mean like when you do something slow, like your action is slow and your thoughts are slow, does that mean that you're still at a low level and your vibration is not as high as...
Maybe you're tired, that's what I think. You know, at that time, maybe you didn't sleep enough. So you're slow, okay? Or maybe you're habitually slow. Doing things fast doesn't always mean that you have a fast vibration, okay? It's just fast reaction because of training or because of habit or because of lack of time, and that you're used to working in very short periods, and therefore you're always working fast, okay? All right. Working fast and having fast vibration are two different things. Don't blame yourself too much all the time. Try to be faster next time. Drink a coffee or something, huh? Or sleep better first.
It feels like you spoil us a lot. It feels like we put so little out there, but you embrace us and like make us feel like we did a lot of things. And I truly feel like I really don't deserve this.
Oh, really? Wow. Just pay more attention then, huh?
Yes.
Study what you want to understand. Pay
Yes.
more attention to your work.
Yes. So my other question is, sometimes it takes us a longer time to understand the meaning of Master message to us that help us grow. So how can we realize faster so that we can be one with God more quickly?
It's the mind that assimilates things, not always the way we want, okay? It interprets it differently than the true meaning. What do you think? That's why the world do not always understand the Bible, even though it's so plain, clear, like my nose on television here. It's just that very difficult for the mind sometimes to understand something that is new or newly imparted, yes? In the school, nobody taught you the way I teach you. You see, with your parents, in the family, nobody taught you the way I teach you. So these things are new to your brain, new to your mind. So sometimes it takes a little longer to assimilate and understand. Or just try to understand as much as you can. Also because you are busy working in your job right now at the Supreme Master Television. So you have not enough time to ponder over the deeper meaning or to even remember what I said, okay? So it's all right, it's all right. I complain sometimes because of time, because of delaying of work, but don't worry. I love you. I forgive you all the time. You are doing your best already, and whatever you do is perfect, okay?
Thank you, Master.
As I told you guys, none of us are professional in anything at all, not even cameramen. We train ourselves, we train each other to be doing what we're doing. And we're doing good already. I'm very happy. It could be worse, don't you think?
Thank you for your patience, Master. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we are not worse off than anybody else. We're okay, we're okay.
Thank you, Master.
Just maybe I'm not patient. I'm not patient because the world...
You are, Master. You're very patient with us.
No, I mean the world is in danger and we are in this urgent time. So sometimes maybe I don't show enough patience because of that. But it's not your fault. It's the fault of the situation that we are in. It's the fault of the period of the world that we are in. All right? Yes. Otherwise, you don't even need to work there and you don't have time, pressure, and things like that. Okay?
But I do appreciate it because of that. I think spiritually, it helps us a lot in a spiritual way that, you know, being able to work here, being able to contribute to God's works. And
it does.
Yes. So
it does.
On a positive side, yes.
I told you how much you gain already. Okay?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Master.
You are welcome, my love.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
We have heard in the Buddhist Sutra that if one was to even just encourage or support someone to be a renunciate, then we will gain tremendous amount of merit. And if we obstruct the path of a person trying to practice spiritually, we will create a lot of bad karma for ourselves.
Right.
So, Master, how do females make sure that we are not flirtatious or being seductive so that we don't distract the opposite gender and we can be more focused on God? How do we get rid of our habit of trying to attract attention of others and to develop our own inner beauty to be more perfect and pure like you, Master?
Like me? Wow.
Yes, Master.
I'm not sure if I'm as perfect as you are.
No, you're perfect.
Okay. At least you recognize your habit, okay? Your habit. The thing is, when we are wearing the woman's body, that is the way they do, okay? The way women do, just to try to get attention from the man. And in the workplace, as closely knit and close space as you are doing, it is inevitable that the habit pops up anytime. See, there is a survival DNA that imparted within our system, physical system and emotional system. That is to ensure the survival of human race. That's why most people grow up and have to listen to this instinct and then go married and have children, etc., etc. Yes? So in any case, if you don't want this kind of habit to distract you from your work or distract you from your pure devotion to God, then please control it. Every time you had this trace pops up, you just control it and don't do it. Okay? Just stay away from it and be strict to yourself. Turn away from the man that you want to attract it, for example. I don't mean you. I mean the females that you're asking. I mean for everyone else, okay? I don't mean you personally, okay? It takes determination, practice, okay?
Yes, Master.
Just make up your mind to do what you think is good and what is better for your spiritual practice as well as the spiritual practice of your brothers, okay? In the Buddha's time, the Buddha advised the monks not to look upon any woman except as a mother, okay, as a mother. And even a female who is 70-something years old already and sick and laying desperately on the floor already dying, still should not look at.
Yes,
so
Master.
if you want to be a monk like that status, then you have to continue not looking at the men, even if they're 70 years old and lie dying on the floor. As it is such, I did not expect you to be a monk or a nun of any kind. You did not come there to vow to be a nun in any way. It's just that if you think your beauty or your flirtatious attitude or the habit within you cause distraction to other male, then please try to control it, all right?
Yes,
From
Master.
now on, don't do it. Don't look at them, don't smile at him, or don't try to do anything that might make a misunderstanding. Okay, love?
Yes, Master. Thank you. Thank you so much.